to her. And then after that, 50K. Then from 20K a day, I got comfortable. And then she took that comfort zone out of me that, hey, I have to push more. So I pushed more till I started till I started making 200K a day and all those stuff. So yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to everyone who just joined the live. This is episode 7 of my journey, and you know I'm not alone on today's episode. If you're streaming this from YouTube, let's get this to like 2K likes and road to 20K subscribers. You know, and yeah, man, I'm not alone. I'm with Austin today, and yeah, shout out to Austin for joining.
Thanks a lot, brother. You know, for the introduction.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see you pushing as well on your, you know, always interviewing traders on how is it on in terms of their journey, because that's very important, because a lot of people out there that don't know about Forex trading, they always want to wonder, how did this guy make it? What's the effort that he put in? What are the sacrifices? You understand? So I like what you're doing, man. You know, keep pushing it as well, you know, because a lot of people are looking up to us as traders, you know. A lot of people are looking up, you know, to a lot of traders. You know, they want to know, okay, how is this guy's, you know, personality, you know, all those stuff. Where does it come from? How did he do it? You know, under what circumstances and stuff, you know. So yeah, man, yeah, no problem.
And that's exactly why I started doing all of these things, because you know it's one thing seeing you through the pictures, but you want to know your journey as well, you know.
Yeah.
So let me get into things, and firstly I just want to talk about how I first knew about you or found out about you. I was just going through Instagram. That was way before I started this page, and I came across a video where you made like 200K in 1 week.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I ignored that, and then I needed inspiration. I came back to your page like a month later, and then I saw, hey, this guy now made 400K in a week. That's like half a week.
Beast mode.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember those days
so
as well.
First of all,
it's last year when I used to post a lot of results. But I stopped all that. I realized it was a stage, you know. You get to post how much you're making a day, all that. It was a stage, and I can say it's an excitement, you know, when you see that, hey, I'm finally into what you used to see, for example, on Instagram, on YouTube, other traders, let's say, other traders that you look up to from overseas. You find out that, hey, these guys are making 20K a day. These guys are making 50. Can you see that? So now it's that excitement that you are also there now. You are doing it. So now you're just posting it, you know, to make yourself feel good. Can you see? But yeah, it's all a stage. It's all a stage that you pause. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But before we get into like the money side of things and, you know, deep into the Forex related, you know, who's Austin? Tell the people who you are, where you're from. It doesn't have to be about Forex. And tell us.
Just outside Forex. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm Austin. Yeah, well, everyone knows that now. So I'm a young trader from Cape Town. Born in Eastern Cape, but grew up in Cape Town, like since a young age, right? Grew up in Cape Town, everything. School was in Cape Town as well, Maitland High. And yeah, I come from a township called Langa. It's one of the oldest township, you know, in Cape Town, if not South Africa. But yeah, it's a small town, you know, so that's where I'm from as well. So yeah, it's the more you want to know. And I studied also at CPUT. I studied also at CPUT. I studied management, but I dropped out. But before I dropped out, I want to also tell you guys, right? Before you drop out, find information about if it's worth it. Because me, what I did, because some people will take that sacrifice of dropping out. So what I did, I investigated what I'm studying for, how much I'm making versus how much this thing that I'm studying for is going to pay me. That's when I started to calculate, and then I stopped. I didn't just stop because I have no backup. So what I'm trying to say, those that are trying to drop out, first have a backup. Don't just drop out. Okay? Get a backup first. So yeah. So that's where I studied as well.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. So yeah, now we can get into the bits and pieces. Like, so you studying, and where do you find out about Forex? Did you just wake up and like, how did you find out about Forex?
Yeah.
You know?
Forex trading, I was introduced by other girl that was studying at UCT. She's not on social media, right? She told me that, it was back, I think, late 2018 when she told me about it. And she was trading already, and then I didn't believe her. And then she was telling me that I need to start trading because in the future there won't be no jobs and all this stuff. Because that's what she was studying, I think, at school. They're researching, all this stuff. So I was like, no jobs and stuff. So I didn't understand. So she was like, robots are going to take over in the future, all this stuff. So back in the days, you wouldn't understand, right? They studying that. So she told me that I need to study this. I need to study Forex trading and all this stuff. But she won't mentor me, right? But she will send me a few PDFs just to get to know what is it about, right? And then she started sending me. And then I asked her, how much do you make? And then she was like, she makes a lot. So her back then, she was like making 50K a day. I didn't believe her. I was like, there's no such. There's no such. A day. How can? I didn't understand. You understand? I didn't understand. And then she showed me, I think she said she has a different account, which is that's only related to Forex stuff. So she showed me her bank statement, the money coming in. So I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, now I believe it. You understand? And then I started, and so now I had to start balancing learning Forex with school, right? So I had to start doing that as well because I'm now more interested. Because, as you're studying, in your mind, you have goals, right? That, I want to start a business. And this business needs money. You understand? This business needs money. You won't just wake up and someone tells you, hey, brother, here's 50K, start a business. No one will come to you and tell you that. You understand? So you have to wake up and go hustle and get that amount so you can start your own business, right? So that's how it all started. That's the person who introduced me to Forex trading. It's Vanessa.
That's crazy. And
yeah.
And you're right, man. No one's gonna give you 50K to fund. First, you need to hustle, and like finishing school, it'd be like a long process. You have to finish school, you have to find a job, and work is scarce,
Yeah.
So how do you go around funding your first account? What were some of the sacrifices you had to make to start funding?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. So as I was a student, I was, obviously students get funded by NSFAS, right? You know what? NSFAS, that's the fundings like for almost all the students at varsity, right? So the amount is still the same, 1.5. They get funded 1.5. So I studied, not studied. So at CPUT, when I was studying there, we used to get 1.5. And I think same applies to other varsities. So there, what I used to do first, before, what I told myself is that I need to be smart, right? So what I used to do, I used to take that 1.5 and give it to my neighbors as a loan. And then it comes back in profit. So whenever I get that little percentage, I will be able to risk in the Forex market. You understand? So I used to charge them 40% back. If I give them 1,000 rand,
so you are a loan shark.
Basically, because they'll always come to me, for example, and ask. So I'll be like, okay, here's a deal. I'm giving you 1,000, 40%. So that's how I also got another thing. That's how I also got the course that I took in Forex trading. It was 10,000. So I grew that amount through that loan sharking. So I
Really?
even
Okay.
sold my laptop at school. You know, at school, at varsity, I think I get 8,000, but it used to be in
Oh, yeah.
fundi cards, right? Back in the days, it used to be in fundi cards. So you must buy a laptop. So I bought a laptop and sold it again. So that amount, I think I sold it for like 4K or 5K. And then what I did, I knew that, okay, yeah, this is gonna boost the loan shark business. So my neighbor will bring more her friends, bring her friends. So I know that, yeah, money's coming in. So I know that as soon as I get more money, I'll be able to afford the 10K course. You understand? And also,
Mm,
I must make more than that 10K course. So if I get scammed, I know that I have something left. You understand? Because I was also
yeah.
skeptic as well, like everyone else. You know, when it comes to forex trading and courses, people will stay like skeptical about them. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that you have a hustler's mindset, and
yeah,
I think that's also important when you approach the forex market, because not everyone will tell you, "Yo, I used to lend people money for a
yeah,
better
yeah,
cause." I
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's
and
true.
then so so you had, I'm assuming you had like 15K
Mm.
roughly
Yeah, yeah,
that you had
around there.
saved up.
Mm.
And what did you do with that 15K? I heard you said you wanted to buy a course.
Yeah. So I took the 10 and I paid for the course, and then I got it right from Forex Kings,
Okay.
and then I got it, and then I was like, yo, this guy must reply because I just put in 10K
Yeah.
in his account. Can you see that? And then yeah, he did reply, like, and I got in contact, got added in the group and everything. And then yeah, after some time, I became a mentor also at Forex Kings, like over time.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then I stopped as well.
Okay. So
Then yeah, started my own.
maybe, yeah. So before you get into the other stuff, like how important was mentorship? So you got into the group. You were
Yeah.
taught for how long were you taught, and how did the process go for you personally? Did you have challenges along the way? Walk us through that
Mm.
journey of paying for the course and
Okay.
learning about forex.
Okay, that's good. So the course, when I got it, I got the one-on-one with Jason Noah, and then
Yeah.
Tabiso took over. Tabiso Godfrey, he took over as a mentor,
Okay.
and then I was online for like I think a year. Wait, 2019 I
Yeah.
paid. I think I paid around 2019, and then around 2019, late 2019, I became a mentor as well, like same year, right?
Mm.
Because in the group I was always helping like the students, replying to the students while I was a
Yeah.
student. So I know for a fact when I'm replying to these students, I'm also learning. That's how I learn faster, right? If I help you with something,
Oh.
I'm also learning. You understand? When you ask a specific
um,
question, I go do research quick. You understand? If someone asks, for example, in the group, hey, it hit stop loss, what happened? I just quickly go find out. And then I answer that student, oh, this setup of yours wasn't correct. Here's the right setup. Can you see I just learned something? So that's how it
Okay.
was. Otherwise, the course was fine. Everything was fine. Yeah, it was smooth. So
Yeah.
in terms of learning, right, I'm a chilled person, right? Even when I
Yeah.
started Forex trading, I was able to balance school while trading, right? I used to
Okay.
get nothing less than 80% when it comes to varsity, right? Because I
That's
can
good.
balance. Yeah, I can balance, right?
Mm.
Reason being, it's because school is not 24 hours. I can't be sitting 24
Yeah.
hours on the books, right?
Yeah.
So I'll know that okay, forex trading today I'm learning it. Let's say I'm studying it for 3 hours, right? three
Mm.
hours and then maybe the rest of the hours I can do other stuff. I can study school and everything. So that's how chilled I was, right? Even when I was studying,
Yeah.
when I got the course and when I got the course, I was still chilled, right? Nothing changed.
Yeah.
I was still chilled. I was relaxed. I had no pressure of who's making more money
No
than
pressure.
who. You understand? And I think that time I wasn't even active on Instagram. I was just chilled, right?
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, so I was chilled. I wasn't seeing, a lot of traders making money and then be like, yo, I wish that can be
Yeah.
me. And then you start feeling pressure. Nah, I wasn't like that. Right?
So so it was a matter of like own lane, own pace,
Yeah, yeah, that's me. Always. Whether you make how
And
much, that's you. You understand?
yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like your progress was smooth. Do you have any challenges? Because most people have challenges along the way.
Yeah.
The journey is not always smooth. Do you have any challenges?
The challenges I had, right? Me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never blew a lot of accounts because I'm very disciplined, right? When it comes to discipline, I'm very disciplined, right? I don't play with money. I never blew a lot of accounts, right? I never blew a lot of accounts. And then there was this time, the only challenge I had while I was a student after joining the course, I think everything was smooth, everything was fine, making profits, and then jiggy house robbery at home. So, so there, while I was a student, so I remember I traded and then I bought the laptop again. And now this laptop obviously I need to use because I'm trading now. You understand? And then after that, they took my laptop and my phone. That's the only thing they took, laptop and phone. And I was like, they leave the TV, like they leave everything, just phone, laptop of mine, just my stuff, right?
Yeah. The things you used to trade.
Yeah. So I was like, what am I gonna trade with now? You understand? I'm still new, you know. Then I think on my account I had like less than 500 euros. Less than 500 euros. If not, it was it was less. It was around 300 and something, right? Euros. So I was like, how am I gonna trade? So my little brother was in camp. So I was like, he's not back from camp. Okay, how am I gonna trade at night? Because I think they also took my mom's phone as well. So no one has a phone at home. You understand? So no one has a phone at home, basically. Then my brother came back from camp. He's the only one now with the phone at home. You understand? So then I asked him for his phone just to trade, you know. And then I leave trades running because at school, he's gonna go home with his, you know, with the. I mean, he's gonna when it comes from home, when it goes to school, he's gonna leave with his phone, right? So I know that I have to set stop losses, take profit, and then while I'm studying at school, when I'm at school, after I'm done, getting done lectured, I run straight to the lab. Computers there. I log in. I check what's going on. How my trade's going well. So I feel like that was the difficult time I had. One of the difficult time I had. You know, going home late because I have to, you know, trade as well. So you know that I'm done with school now. I find that I finished at 2 o'clock, for example, right? At school, everything is done. All the things are done. Then I'm like, okay, let me stay, you know, take my time, go to computer lab, and then from then that's where I'm gonna trade, right? So I traded to the point of I told myself that since they stole I think I had an HP and I had an iPhone. I think I had an iPhone 6 back then. Was it iPhone 6? Yeah, I think I had an iPhone 6 and a HP. So I told myself that this shouldn't break me down. It should motivate me, right? That's how I am. It should motivate. It shouldn't break me down. So there were two reasons. Told myself that I have to choose. What happened? Is it testing me to show that how dedicated I am, right? Or is it just me gonna be like weak and decide to give up and everything? And be like, it's gone, it's gone. There's nothing I can do. Let me just go study. You understand? So I told myself, okay. So I told myself I do have
I like
funds.
that
Yeah, you say?
No, I like that you use that to motivate yourself, you know. And I just want to know, in terms of trading accounts, how did your first few accounts go? Because I heard you mentioned a 500 euro account. How did that go?
Yeah. So that one was the only account I had, right? So it was around 380. Yeah, it was around 380. So I made sure that since they stole a HP, I'm gonna work hard and buy a MacBook. Since they stole iPhone 6, I'm gonna work hard and buy an iPhone 7 from that account. That was the only account I had. So I can't play around and blow that account. I have to know what's a stop loss. You understand? I can't go around. Let's say I do not put a stop loss because that was the only account I had. You understand? So I was like, I have to work hard. Then I'll analyze. Can you see now I was messing also up on mentorships, but I understood the strategy already. You understand? So basically I didn't have a cell phone, right? Didn't have a laptop. So I worked hard. I first bought a cell phone first before the laptop, right? So I can get back
So
in
the
the groove.
connection.
Yeah, so I can get back in the. Is a connection good? Oh,
Oh, no, you can go on. I
oh,
think it's good now.
oh, okay. So I first bought a phone, the iPhone 7, that I promised myself that I'll get,
Okay.
right? I made some money, so I withdrew, bought the iPhone 7. And then I told myself, okay, now I can be able to attend mentorships that I missed, right? And then the mentors were asking me where I was and other stuff. And then I told them, hey,
Yeah.
I got robbed and stuff. You understand? Because some people will realize that in the group, where am I? You understand? Because
Yes.
I used to help them a lot, I used to help them a lot. So
So
now,
you stood
jiggy
out.
jiggy, I'm gone. Can you see that? And then after some time,
Yeah.
traded now with my phone. And then after that, bought the MacBook. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So yeah,
How far did you take that account?
um, it wasn't long because three months was enough. 3 months was
Yeah.
enough.
How far did you go?
How?
How far did you grow the account in terms of
Oh,
like
oh, oh! I think it
monetary?
was. I think the first few weeks, I took it to 1,000 euros, right? And then I withdrew and I bought the phone. It was a second-hand phone. It wasn't first-hand, right?
Yeah.
Students get connection of, hey, here's a
Yeah.
plug for phones, all the stuff, and then you'll definitely go there because students. That's the mindset of students that hey, the phone is fresh. It's a phone, same thing.
Yeah.
You understand? It's cheaper. You buy it.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
So
So yeah.
can I ask you a question, man? Through your Forex journey, what was your breakthrough moment?
Okay, so a breakthrough moment was after my experience for mentoring at Forex Kings, right? So at Forex
Yeah.
Kings, we will get busy, mentor. And then I
Yeah.
mentored for them. I'm not sure for how long I mentored them,
Yeah.
but I think I started late 2019, right?
Yeah.
Then Jason told me, hey, bro, you need to, you're good and everything. You're always helping. He appreciates everything. And then I was like, okay, he wants me to become a mentor. You understand? So I was like, no problem. Because I understand that, okay, I'll have that experience of teaching a large number of people, right? So I was like, okay, it's not a problem. I can do that, right? So that time I wasn't much into social media and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
I only became much into social media also when I joined the Forex Kings as a mentor. Then I became, because I had to promote the classes and stuff. You understand? So so I had to post on my Instagram and stuff. So that's when I became active. And then people were like, you're a
Yeah.
mentor with Jason. I mean, you're mentor for for Forex Kings, the one that's run by Jason. I was like, yeah. So a lot of people, get excitement. Me, I'm just happy that I'm there to mentor, get experience. And I'm also happy that I was
Experience.
there because of, the person that you look
Learning.
up to. Because, as a trader, on your Instagram, you find that, okay, yeah, you look up to this guy, 1, 2, and 3. You understand? You,
Yeah.
you go, I used to see, for example, as we're speaking, there'll be times that people are blowing my notification. You'll find out that it's a guy, right? You
Yeah.
find out that guy is not sleeping. You find out it's at 1 o'clock. Someone is looking at my profile, going, liking. And what I like about that is that
Yeah.
I used to do that as well. And I know the reason
Yeah.
behind is that this person is being motivated. You understand? That's
Yeah.
why he's liking everything. And he's checking your journeys, checking your transition, everything. Can you see?
Yeah.
And then
So let's
my breakthrough was when
say your breakthrough moment.
breakthrough, and then I stopped mentoring, and then now when I stopped mentoring, then I had a lot of free time, and then that's when I
Yeah.
started, killing the charts. So I remember posting that I funded 5K, turn it into 20K, I think within a week. Then next week it was 40K, and then I was like, hey, I'm flying. And then I realized, hey, I'm flying, but I deserve it
Yeah.
because I work hard, right? And then after that, I went more. Then I realized that, hey, I'm making 5K a day. And then I was like, okay. And then I went more, 10K a day. And then I was like, and then I got too comfortable at 20K a day. And I was like, this is it, you know. Then I text Vanessa, hey, I think I'm at your level now. She sent me a screenshot.
Oh, yeah.
She sent me a screenshot. She made an M. And then I was like, I'll never get
A
to her
million in a
level.
day.
I'll never get to her level. Let me just leave it. But I got motivated that, you don't stop. You keep going. You understand? You don't
Yeah.
stop. You keep
Just
going.
grow.
Yeah, you grow. Then from then I was like,
Yeah.
this girl is depressing me. I was like, look up to her. And then after that, 50K. Then from 20K a day, I got comfortable. And then she took that comfort zone out of me that, hey, I have to push more. So I pushed more till I started till I started making 200K a day and all those stuff.
That's
So yeah.
crazy, bro.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. So I want to ask about Forex related things now.
Yeah.
So now it's 2021. What does your typical trading day look
Like normally like how I trade, what I wake up and do.
Yeah, yeah. And let's say day in a life of Austin, what you do
What do I do? So I
in a
normally
day.
so I wake up at around 7, and then I'll
Okay.
normally just make coffee and then relax, open the charts, and then check like what's
Yeah.
going on in London session, what can we expect, are we buying, are we selling,
Yeah.
you understand, check the direction and everything, and then execute when the time is right. And then after that, after
Yeah.
entering a trade, I relax, I relax, put stop loss, take profit, you relax, right? You don't have to stalk the market every time, because if you put your stop loss there, you don't have to keep looking. Keep looking. There's no
Yeah.
need. You know how much you're going to lose, right? And when it comes to TP, obviously when it hits, you know how much you're gonna make, so you don't have to stress much, right? And then after that, I'll leave it. Hits TP. Then I check what's going on New York session. After that, if I'm like, okay, this money is enough for the day, it's fine. I just chilled, man. I don't have to, trade every
Yeah.
pay. Even I see every opportunity, I don't have to trade every pay. Then after that, I'll get chilled and be like, okay, man, I'm done for the day. Then I relax, right? Then I have
How
my,
many
yeah.
okay? How many trades do you take in a day or a week?
In a day, I can take 3 trades. I can take 1 trade. I normally don't.
Okay.
I stopped trading a lot of pairs. Like, if you see back last year, when you see my results, you notice that, hey, this guy kills everything in front of him. You understand? Kills
Yeah.
every opportunity that he sees. So now you find out that I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll just trade this. I'll just trade these 3. I'll just trade this 1 pair, 2 pairs, and then I know that, execute.
And what are your top 3 favorite pairs?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't have favorite pairs. Me,
Yeah.
randomly open the chart. If I see that, okay, this one looks good, it will be on my watch list. I don't have that thing of
Yeah.
me, I like Nasdaq. I don't have that thing of I love Nasdaq, all the stuff. It makes me money.
Yeah.
I don't have favorite pairs, right? I don't have favorite pairs. I trade everything in front of me that I see that. Even if it's Bitcoin, all these new coins, everything, because I also do these cryptos. I also trade them. Can you see that? Because analyze
Yeah.
them the same way that I analyze the chart, then I trade them via Binance and all
Yeah.
those. Oh, there's a lot of apps you can trade them on.
Yeah. And I hear you mention a lot that you're a very relaxed and calm guy. You chill,
Yeah, yeah,
and that's very important in the market.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
That's
when
good.
you lose a trade, you all lose trades. Like,
Yeah.
how do you go about um
Mm.
a losing
Be
trade? What do you
relaxed.
do to like step back?
Yeah. So now, the strategy that I teach, for example, even on my students, if they're here now, the advanced students actually, they know more that we don't risk more than 5% of our account per trade. 1%. Me, I
Okay.
risk 1% per trade. Losing 1% of my account won't stress me. I'll be relaxed. You understand? I
Yeah.
can lose, for example, I can lose 3 times, 4 times. I know that I lost 4% of my account. It's not a damage,
Yeah.
right? That's what I always mentor and tell my students that if you look at Instagram traders, and you see them doubling accounts, fine, get motivated, but don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you now to be using big lot sizes to find out that, hey, you just want to double your account. Can you see that? We double our accounts with small risk. We can lose 5 times. One trade, they can tell you now, one trade will make about 50%. 1%, I mean, we risk 1% to make 50%. We can risk 2% to make 100%. And our stop loss can be 1 pip up to 5 pips maximum, nothing more than that. And it won't get hit. They know.
That's crazy.
Can you see someone now? I think it's Olua is telling you that Austin 1 pip stop loss. They already know. Can you see that?
Yeah.